Imagine a colossal structure so vast, it could enclose entire city blocks so advanced, it merges the real world with digital fantasies so bold, it defies conventional architecture. Now imagine it not as a fantasy, but as a plan already set in motion, rising from the heart of the desert. Not a tower, not a dome, but a cube. A perfect cube, 400 meters high, 400 meters long, 400 meters wide. Welcome to the Mukaab. An unprecedented monument is emerging in the landscape of Riyadh. Unlike any traditional skyscraper, it challenges our assumptions about what a building can be. Its shape is audacious, not vertical like the Burj Khalifa, not sprawling like a city block, but a cube. Precise, geometrical, and symbolic. Al-Mukaab, Arabic for the cube, represents more than geometry. It is the nucleus of the new Murabba project, a 19-square-kilometer smart city initiative that aims to redefine urban living. You see, the Mukaab isn't just architecture, it's a message. It tells the world that the future is here and that future has a shape. The inspiration? Deeply rooted in Najdi architectural heritage. But what does that mean? Najdi architecture is the traditional style of the Central Arabian Peninsula: thick walls, geometric motifs, shaded corridors, and simplicity blended with grandeur. The Mukaab takes these elements and scales them to dimensions never attempted. Its outer shell will echo Najdi patterns, while the inner core houses an enclosed spiral tower itself, a skyscraper, rising within the cube. Yes, a tower inside a cube. Let's break down the numbers. Each side of the Mukaab stretches 400 meters. That's nearly 3 times the height of the Statue of Liberty, and more than the length of 4 football fields laid end to end. It will enclose over 9 million cubic meters of internal volume, making it the largest built structure by volume in human history. The internal spiral tower alone will contain multiple floors dedicated to hospitality, commercial use, and residential spaces. This cube is not just an outer shell, it is a fully integrated, habitable, vertical city. Over 104,000 residential units, 9,000 hotel rooms, 1.4 million square meters of office space, 620,000 square meters of leisure and entertainment, 980,000 square meters of retail space. And get this, it even includes a university for technology and design. This is not just a building. This is civilization enclosed in glass, steel, and stone. Enter the interior, an engineered world of simulation and sensation. Inside the Mukaab, walls can shift, ceilings can mimic the sky, entire environments can morph at the click of a button. You could sip coffee in a Parisian cafe in the middle of the Arabian desert, or walk through an alien jungle under a domed, controlled atmosphere. The cube will use holography, augmented reality, projection mapping, and spatial computing to craft experiences that bend the boundaries between the physical and the imagined. These are not science fiction gimmicks. This is immersive architecture where the space you occupy is programmable. Visitors and residents can enter alternate realities, complete with sound, texture, weather, and context. Entertainment complexes, luxury retail stores, performance arenas, all rendered not just beautifully but transformative. But how does one build a 400-meter cube in the middle of the desert? The challenge begins with load distribution. Traditional skyscrapers transfer loads downward through a vertical axis. In the cube, with its horizontal spans and massive roof, lateral forces and heat expansion must be engineered with millimetric precision. Materials such as ultra-high-performance concrete, UHPC, and composite carbon fiber steel reinforcements are being considered to balance durability with weight. The Mukaab must withstand extreme desert temperatures, potential seismic activity, and the immense weight of its internal spiral tower. Cooling systems will likely involve district cooling technologies, central plants that circulate chilled water via underground, insulated pipes reducing emissions and increasing energy efficiency. The structure will also harness smart glass technologies, dynamic shading, and solar reflective surfaces to regulate internal climates without consuming massive energy. The Mukaab is only the centerpiece. Around it will rise New Murabba, a 19-square-kilometer urban district designed to host over 350,000 residents. Planned with sustainability and walkability at its core, New Murabba will feature 80-plus entertainment and cultural venues, parks and landscaped public spaces, an integrated mobility system with autonomous vehicles and rapid transit, health and tech-focused educational centers, a museum, a technology and design university, and a multi-purpose immersive theater. This is Saudi Arabia's bold vision for the future of cities. And it's no small bet this single project is expected to add 180 billion Saudi riyals to the non-oil GDP by 2030. The Mukaab is the heart, but New Murabba is the living body. Saudi Arabia is transforming not just physically, but ideologically. For decades, its global image was rooted in oil, tradition, and conservatism. But now, under Vision 2030, the kingdom is rebranding. The Mukaab is a cultural symbol, a declaration of openness, innovation, and futuristic aspiration. Yet it's still grounded in heritage. Its structure is inspired by Nagdi traditions. Its layout recalls the inward-looking houses of old desert tribes where life centered around shaded courtyards. In the Mukaab, the central spiral acts like the courtyard, the core of activity and interaction. This is more than architecture. Its identity is redefined in 21st century terms. The Mukaab plans to house the world's most advanced immersive digital platform. Users will interact not only with space, but with narratives layered over it. Imagine guided virtual tours through space-time, mixed reality art exhibits that evolve with your movements, AI-driven ambient environments responding to mood and behavior, shopping in stores where holographic assistants recommend products. This digital skin will be integrated into architecture not as screens or interfaces, but as the building material itself. Augmented reality becomes augmented existence. The Mukaab has sparked fascination and skepticism. Some praise it as a wonder of modern engineering, the next global icon. Others question its feasibility. Can it truly be completed by 2030? How will it remain functional in a region with soaring summer temperatures? What about the cost, rumored to run into tens of billions of dollars? Despite this, the global architecture and design community is watching because if it succeeds, it changes the rules. A cube may just reshape our cities. Every megaproject bears risks: budget overruns, construction delays, sustainability concerns, public skepticism. And in a world increasingly aware of carbon footprints, questions arise. How green will this structure truly be? Will it generate more energy than it consumes? Can it maintain its immersive tech years after opening? Saudi officials claim that the Mukaab will be LEED certified, carbon aware, and self-regulating. Time will tell. Architecture has always defined its era. The pyramids marked ancient Egypt's power. Gothic cathedrals reflected medieval spirituality. The Eiffel Tower symbolized the modern industrial world. What does a 400-meter cube say about us? It says, we are stepping into worlds we design, not just physically, but digitally, virtually, and emotionally. The Mukaab is not just a building, it's a prototype of future living, a structure without beginning or end, a box full of universes. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with fellow innovators, and hit that subscribe button for more. And as always, keep building brilliance.